I am Madison Timmons.
I'm Chris Susi.
And we're paranormal specialists who live in the most haunted city on earth, Savannah, Georgia. Every day is Halloween in our line of work, so join us as we spin true tales of haunts, murders, and disturbing Savannah history. I'm Madison.
I'm Chris.
And welcome to the most haunted city on earth. Hello and welcome to another episode of the most haunted city on earth. My name is Madison Timmons.
I'm Chris Susi.
And I'm Bon Qui. Don't get crazy.
Oh no. You just did that one.
I'm Bon Qui again.
On the
Still.
On the what is it?
The
One to Wicked. That
One to
was
Wicked.
where he did it.
She and I have a lot in common.
Yeah.
Bon
Yes.
Is this an actual person?
No, it's Mad TV, remember?
Oh, you never seen the skit?
I'm not familiar.
We're going to watch that after.
Yeah, it
definitely
really is. It's a cultural moment.
That's fair.
It is amazing.
But yeah, so JT thoroughly enjoys that skit if you didn't guess. But welcome, everybody. Today we're going to be doing a Ghost Con camera, everybody's favorite.
Whoop, whoop. Did you get the shot?
I think I did. Yeah.
Let me see it.
Mark, you had your eyes closed.
Wait, what's that behind us?
It looks like a...
You guys? There's a ghost in the photo.
The Mark, you had your eyes closed woman, for some reason, to me, it just always reminds me of Beetlejuice. Like, you know,
so
for some reason, I don't know if it's the cadence or something, but it gives me Beetlejuice, especially the musical, specifically.
Right. There you go.
But yeah, so welcome everybody. We're going to have a few announcements before we get into it though. So first off, Ryland Theater. We are going to be investigating that on July 29th, which is going to be so much fun. We're going to be the first people to investigate it since the 90s, so you never know what's going to happen. We don't even know what's going to happen, truly.
Honestly.
But yeah, that's in Americus, Georgia, and y'all know how much we love a small town haunt, so it's going to be a really fun time, and we are going to be live streaming all night for the Parajunkies, so if you are not a Parajunkie yet, but you're on the fence of becoming one, this is a good time to do it because first off, you get to watch the live stream all night, but you also get access to all of the footage that we just did at Bubba Garcia's in the evidence locker, so you can skim through all that, and we're going to do more investigations in the future, so it's a good time.
Tons with ghosts.
With ghosts. Ghosts will be there.
Well, ghosts.
Like
the RV we're trying to get. Yes, that.
I thought you were just saying like
with ghosts.
There will be ghosts.
There will be ghosts.
There will be ghosts.
That's a bold prediction from JT.
Yeah. Well, if JT's cameras are going to be there, the ghosts will be there.
Lord.
They love to mess with JT.
They love draining them batteries. But anyway.
And then on July 23rd, we're also going to have another guest on the show. And Chris, would you like to talk about that?
We will be having Dr. Kenneth Torres or Father Dr. Kenneth Torres or Dr. Father Kenneth Torres.
That's a lot
I've never understood exactly if you're a doctor and a priest. Is it Father Doctor or is it Dr. Father? It doesn't matter. Kenneth Torres is an amazing expert on demons. He is an exorcist. He does amazing work with several groups and foundations that are dedicated to kind of teaching and promoting like spiritual health and spiritual well-being. So we'll have him on the 23rd, which happens to be my birthday.
Yay!
So as a birthday gift to me, I get to talk to Ken Torres. He's a really awesome guy.
Yes.
Nice.
Yay. We'll make it extra scary and spooky and birthday eve. Just for the for the episode.
Birthday eve.
Whatever the word would be. But also, if you notice Chris's attire, if you're watching, if you're not watching, Chris is wearing a brand new Savannah Paranormal Museum hat and a Paranormal Museum shirt.
Yes.
And that all could be yours.
It can be. Well, actually, this version of the hat was an experimental version, which I love. It's got a leather logo on it. But it at the cost point, it didn't make sense. We wouldn't want to charge the upsell on it. So we do have hats en route that will be embroidered instead of leather. The leather ones are being worn by our staff because we think they look sharp.
Yes.
But if you go to www.savannahparanormalmuseum.com, that's a lot of letters, I know. We do have a shop where you can buy the various goods and learn a little bit more about the museum. But if you come in person, we have a gift shop. And of course, we've got all the oogity boogity you could want in one place.
Very true. So yes, though you can't wear a leather hat, you could be rocking a regular hat. And honestly, it's always a good time to come see the Paranormal Museum. There's all sorts of crazy things that happen in there constantly.
All sorts
of crazy things. And we would know because we get the notifications in all hours of the night. So, but if you want to hear more about that, you got to join us for the Fix after this.
Yeah.
So,
Well, how would they be able to join us at the Fix?
if you became a parajunkie, again,
Smooth.
yes, become a parajunkie. That's
Do it.
do it. And then for our super parajunkies, or like what we like to call ultra parajunkies, which is people who are at the highest tier of our Patreon, after 1 year of being that ultra parajunkie, you get to have this very lovely pin that
It's an elite pin.
It says elite parajunkie, which means that you are even better than an ultra parajunkie. You've ascended to elite status.
Not Scientology.
Wow.
Not Madison.
We're going full cult here.
You have to use those buzzwords.
Ascend.
You have to use them to keep people. You got to
And
keep the
with
people's
this pin,
attention.
you will be able to access the next level of spiritual awakening.
And one day you'll look like us on
That's
this
so
pin.
funny. Oh my
So-
Lord.
We will send sheets to
All
you.
right.
Yeah.
Cut eye holes out.
Yeah.
We are going to jump into Ghost Caught on Camera right now. However, I am going to show everyone who is watching that we have a new camera angle.
What? We should do. Oh man, I'm about to make your life so miserable. You should put in a filter or something
Good
where
God.
it's like a Japanese game show where they like vibrate the camera. They're like,
That
"Ah!"
Yeah, no. All right.
Debris.
Debria might. She might. She might make my dreams come true. You never know.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, that's so funny. But yes, we are. And then we're going to have one more. I'm actually going to have a camera angle once I can get my area set up to where it's looking as good as they look. It's going to be tough, but we're doing it. But yeah, we are going multicam. We're going to go multicam. We're finally doing it. And I'm very excited about it. Finally, we're able to get enough cameras that do live streaming and have full HDMI ports. I don't need to get too technical. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this.
Yes.
All
JT
righty.
promised some bangers today, so
Oh boy. So for those of y'all who don't know what Ghost Caught on Camera is, Madison, do you want to go ahead and tell them what it is?
yes. So basically, Chris and I have seen none of these photos. We have no idea what's about
We're
to
being
be presented.
ambushed.
We're being ambushed, and JT curates what he deems to be the scariest photos that he can
Scariest
find
and most interesting.
and most interesting.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Because JT is very hard to impress with a lot of things when it comes to ghost photos. And he's highly analytical of things in the way that he looks at the picture and all of the little what are they called? Metadata.
Pixels.
Yeah, just make sure it's
pixels.
not. I try to make sure it's not fake to the best of my ability.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I am member. I'm a member of like a ton of different pages, and you know this, that, and the other, where these things are posted, and so I just wait for them, and then when they come across, I save them.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they
And it's fascinating because those sites are full of pictures that are really just, I don't know what this is. And a lot of times it's just something that you couldn't one way or another say that's paranormal, but you're like, yeah, that's weird. So,
Right.
you know, you do have to kind of comb through a lot of people being like, here's a picture of my dog, but what's that behind it? And it's like, I can't tell you.
Couldn't tell you.
Wouldn't say it was a ghost, but I also wouldn't say it was normal.
Yeah. And also, we do take submissions for Ghost Caught on Camera.
Yeah.
So if
we have a few.
Yeah.
But we have not in this
Fantastic.
episode, but in the next Ghost Caught on Camera, we do have a few.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you have a ghost photo that you'd like to submit for Ghost Caught on Camera, you can send it to our ghost mail email, which is ghostmail@hauntedcitypodcast.com. And just put in the subject Ghost Caught on Camera so that we know to differentiate them from all the other ghost mails. But yeah, so JT, you ready
All right.
to get into it?
Yes. Photo 1. My mother-in-law was doing her paper route a while ago, and she drove past this just standing in the middle of the road, which seems pretty odd, but if you look closer, you can see that there's no way it was dragged out of the field and stood up like that. Just an odd, creepy thing to be in the middle of a background standing up by itself.
I hate that wording
It's
so
already
much. What is
giving
crawling?
Me scarecrow sensation.
I was getting Children of the Corn.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, what do you mean?
You know the actor who played Malachi in Children of the Corn lives in Savannah.
Does he really?
He does.
What?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it is.
That is so.
I had no clue.
I had no clue
He
either.
does live
Yeah.
in Savannah?
Yeah, and apparently he like frequents like some of the open mic music stuff.
Well, there you go.
I had a friend who was like, "You should ask him to come." I was like, "How?
How?
We don't all just have each other's phone numbers."
That is true.
Maddie, I sent it to your phone.
Okay.
Yep, so you got to pull it up on that. And I am going to
was
show the
not
pair of
prepared for
junkies in
this.
3, 2, 1. Bam. What the heck is that, y'all?
Okay. 1 second. Boop, boop, boop. You sent it to my phone. Oh, okay. I see. What? Incarnation?
Nope, that's
What?
weird. That's like obviously a plant person from another planet.
What? I'm so confused. This crawled? That's insane.
Yeah, it's just a stalk in the middle of the road, right? It's
Well, yeah, it's like logically you would think, oh, this, rogue corn stalk or wheat stalk, I guess is what it probably is,
hard to tell.
just sprouted up in the road. But
Right, that it broke
no.
through the road, but it looks like something had like blown it into the road because there's all this debris around the bottom of it. Yeah, that's weird.
I'm going Faye.
Yeah, that's a fey trap.
That's a Faye trap.
Don't stop, don't talk, don't touch.
Don't look at it.
No, now we're all looking at it.
We're all looking at it. Oh,
JT!
I know.
we all fell into the Faye trap. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would say that's definitely something
That
Faye
is
related
the
or
first act
elemental.
of a horror movie.
Literally.
Yeah, whoever lives in this entire region is just about to be overrun by these. And it's weird because every time I look at it, I get a sensation that it has like a Mickey Mouse glove on one of its hands.
yeah.
Like it has like a cartoon hand,
Yeah.
which doesn't make it better. It's just kind of weird.
Do we think it's some kind of like earth elemental?
I don't know. The more I look at it, the more I wonder if it's not the result of some kind of witchcraft practice.
Oh, in the middle of the road though? That'd be crazy.
Well,
I mean, it wouldn't put it past anybody, but still.
That's
like
it on
this
a bigger
wouldn't be
screen.
the this is not what they're trying to attempt. This is a residual effect of something that they did.
Right.
It is it's really interesting. I'm fascinated by it because it doesn't make sense why it would be upright. Mm-hmm. Like the more you look at it, it's like, well,
It's
it can't be
very
rooted
weird.
in the
It's
road.
weird.
It's not,
It's also
and it looks like something blew all this out of the field onto the road.
right. Because it's just like surrounded by a bunch of like debris and other wheat related
Right.
things. But it's just like
It's
it's a bizarre.
It's fallen
photo.
friends.
Or do we think it could be alien related?
Could be alien related. Absolutely.
That could be interesting.
There's an old movie called Day of the Triffids, in
Mm.
which plant stalks like this kind of attack the citizens.
Oh God.
And to make it even more terrifying, I believe all of the humans on Earth went blind.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And the Triffids were these plant stalks that just kind of moved about, killing everybody.
So this is your warning now. If you go blind after looking at this photo,
Yeah, the Triffids are coming.
the Triffids are coming. But yeah, I don't know. I think Faye feels right.
Yeah, I would go with solid creepy.
Solid creepy.
It's a creepy thing.
You know those wheat fae.
Wheat fae.
They do things that are bizarre. Weird. Okay.
Very strange. Very odd.
Yeah. It's just it's a very odd photo, and honestly the surrounding area is also very unnerving too. So it's just not anywhere I want to be at night.
Trisha does bring up that the mother was on a paper route, and it's like you don't even think that people deliver newspapers anymore, right?
Right.
Everyone does the internet, so it's very rural area.
I mean, some people still get a newspaper.
Yeah, I suppose.
I think my parents still get a newspaper. Oh, no, your dad gets a newspaper.
Yeah, my dad worked for the newspaper for like ever. So
well,
it's
he's keeping them
nostalgic.
alive, you know.
Yeah.
Nostalgic.
Exactly.
I'm not reading it off my phone.
Oh my.
So yeah, so that is the first one. Just starting out with something weird, creepy.
It is really
something to
weird.
expand the mind. Yeah, I figured it'd be better just to show you on the bigger screen.
Yeah, this is
and
perfect.
so when I tell y'all, go ahead, just swipe right, and that's going to be the next one.
All right.
It should have a deer in it.
Oh, we're really going for a
Spooks.
theme here.
Oh yes,
Applejack said that's obviously a fade trap. So now there's two of us that agree with that.
Right.
So there you go.
That is fair. That may be a fae straight up.
Yeah, you don't know. There's all sorts of
right.
fade.
All right, here we go. So this next one was driving in Kentucky and had to swerve to avoid hitting this guy. When I noticed he was standing still, I went back for a pic. This is extremely creepy, not only for the fact that the deer seems unfazed by what occurred, but the figure standing next. All right, here we go. Go ahead and swipe.
No.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I got to reread what it said. I had to swerve to avoid hitting this guy, meaning the deer.
The deer.
Okay.
He was just the person's just taking a photo of the deer.
I think the deer's just not privy, or
Yeah,
the deer's working
Yeah,
with the entity.
maybe.
very likely.
Like, you know,
A
that,
familiar or a
right.
bait or a...
So, deer are largely nocturnal. I wonder if things come out and maybe they live in some type of
There are a lot of, quote unquote creepy deer stories and beliefs that some deer are, involved in some supernatural conspiracy against humans.
Not the deer against humans.
deer against.
Well, you hear sometimes stories of things like a person seeing the same deer, repeatedly seeing the same deer in the same place over and over again. And then over time, it's like, well, that deer should have either aged or died.
Yeah.
So if I'm seeing it over the course of years, it can't be the same deer, but it looks like the same deer.
Yeah.
So Trisha said the person who sent in this photo was being stalked. LOL. I mean, I don't know. That was for the last one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Good for you. But also in this case, could have been getting stalked by whatever this entity is.
Yeah.
Applejack said it's two skinwalkers having a meeting.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you caught them right in between, like choosing what they were going to be for the evening.
It's just a very bizarre photo. But also the fact that the deer is like staring into this person's soul.
Oh, yeah.
Weird. It's really bizarre, truly. And I'm trying to figure out what to make of the figure because it's just not well formed.
It's almost like a column of mist.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's very slender, but not Slender Man.
No.
You know?
Yeah.
Although it's one of those things like the more I look at it, I almost see ponytail.
Oh.
Maybe even a pigtail off the side of one side of the head, making it like a girl.
Well, it could be, in theory, maybe a girl died in the area and befriended the deer.
It's very,
you never know.
That is possible. And it's like right on the side of the road of these rural roads, which is exactly the kind of place that somebody could easily be hit.
Right. Or get into an accident, whatever.
An accident, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Deer are the deadliest animal in the United States.
That would be crazy. Wouldn't it be crazy if this person died by hitting a deer and now they're attached to a deer?
Dang, I didn't even think about that.
Really,
that's a good one.
We're really sinking in deep to those brain folds right now, but it's. I'm just saying, it's.
My brain is very smooth.
A very smooth brain.
Smooth brain.
No wrinkles or lumps. No ridges or bumps.
Okay. All right. All righty. Y'all have anything else to say about that one, or do you want to move on to the next one?
I think I'm ready for the next one.
Okay.
That one is very self-explanatory.
Next one is it's a banger, y'all, and it is very freaky. So be warned. All right.
We're on guard.
On guard. All right. Here we go. Let me see. There we go. This says a friend just had this camping picture. It came up in her memories. She freaked out when she saw the figure in the background. Do you think it's just a streaker or something stranger?
A streaker?
Go ahead.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, that's the deer. Okay. Oh, no. No.
Yep, no. Nope. Don't
That's
like it.
not a streaker. That is
The rake.
literally that. Okay. This could be a couple things. First, like off the bat thought is I would say that's a skinwalker of sorts.
It looks like the thing we saw in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
At the Conjuring House.
It's very similar. If this thing went down on all fours, that'd be pretty accurate.
Especially when you look at the hip leg placement, it looks like it's halfway on its way to being something else.
Right. But considering this is outside, this could be an alien.
Possibly.
I mean,
Its head is strangely small for the size of its body. It's
Yeah.
very weird. It's a very weird image. It does seem to be this kind of naked, skinny man in the background.
which is nothing you ever want in the background.
It is
but
just, I mean,
It's because he's also elongated in a weird way.
he's
Yeah.
elongated.
The
and
proportions
he's not,
don't make sense.
He's
Like
not a
the-
human color.
no, he's
It's
gray.
the color. It's the color.
This is what the gray baby grew up to be.
Oh, right. Gray baby.
Yeah, you
I
remember
forgot
that?
about Gray baby.
Oh my God, Gray Baby still haunts me to this day. The gravy.
The gravy.
forgot about the gravy.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh man.
Obviously not.
Yeah. It grew up to be this. Yeah, I mean, literally, that is such a jarring photo. And if I were that person, I would never come back there. You wouldn't see me again.
No.
That's so terrible.
So what do y'all think it is?
I'm on the side of Skinwalker, personally. Just because, now, of course, Skinwalkers can, have a bunch of different forms. But they do tend to have this, like, very smooth skin, almost like sickly, pale, gray sort of coloration. They have those long limbs. They have long bodies in general.
Right. You could almost imagine if this person just bent forward a little, their hands would be on the ground.
Yeah.
And they'd walk on all fours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a disturbing image, to be sure.
And it looks like its mouth is open, but it's just like this black hole. Same with the eyes. If you kind of
pull it a little closer. It looks like a
like
face.
a bonnet almost.
No, look.
Oh.
Eye with a very short haircut. It almost looks like there's a face over the face.
Oh,
face
that's
over the
weird.
face?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh yeah, that does
Yeah.
look a little weird.
It's got like almost like a mohawky, crew cutty, flat top look haircut. I can see eyes, nose, mouth,
Yeah, I mean the mouth is
and
rather
then there's
disturbing.
this mouth and that eye, which is very weird.
I can really see now that I kind of like covered the light. I can really see that second face, almost
Yeah.
like it's got another entity attached to it.
Right.
Which-
Right. If you were to use that as it, the head would be super small.
Yeah.
But when you look at that, this seems to be the head of it. And
Right.
Yeah, that's weird. That's even stranger.
It's
that
the
it
souls
seems to
that it
have-
gathers. That's the soul of the gravy.
The soul of the gravy. Also, its arm is so defined.
Oh. Whoa.
There's
there
a face in
is.
its torso.
There's more faces, Jay.
More faces.
There are more faces. Look at its torso.
Look at its torso.
There is.
Oh, yeah. I guess you could. say that.
That almost looks like a clown's face, though.
Yeah. It's all the souls
Like
that
think
it's
of it having
eaten.
a red nose and a
really
smile.
weird. And let's see. Yeah, Trish asked it, are its feet backwards?
Yeah, that's one of the things I was saying. Like its
Yeah.
leg, which I've seen images of that, the creature with the legs bent backwards.
Yeah,
So
where
it's
they're,
actually
like,
walking
inverted.
on its like with its chest up. Yeah. Nope.
That's nowhere I want to be. Did it give us a location?
No.
Oh,
Nope.
well, don't invite me to your cookout because I'm not coming.
I'm not coming.
Oh man, what if this is Rhode Island? That'd be crazy.
That would be wild.
Crazy.
That would be insane.
That would be wild. All right. We ready to move on to the next one?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go.
Beep boop bop.
All right, everybody. And this one is a little bit longer. It has a lot of story.
Great.
So, good amount of story. All right. Here we go. I took this photo the summer of 2011. This is on my grandparents' property, very rural Western Oregon. The only other people there at the time were my friend, the mom of two of these girls, and my 7-year-old son who didn't want to be in the shot with the girls. I took it with whatever iPhone was around at the time. The girl on the top left wasn't physically there with us. We have no clue who she is. My friend who was there, and I didn't even realize she was in the picture until days later when she really looked at it. I texted it to her when we got service eventually back down in town, and she asked, "Who the heck is that?" Anyway, my daughter, who was one of the girls pictured, was asking me about the picture the other day and thought I'd share it here too. It completely blows our minds. For anyone wondering, this is the deepest part of the creek that the closest girl is standing in. I'd posted this on my personal page, and there was lots of speculation on it if she'd been a drowning victim, possibly. My grandparents bought the property in the early 70s, no history on it, no existing structures when they bought it. Their first house burned to the ground just a few years after they built it, a very fluke power surge.
That's not good.
They rebuilt shortly after. My sister and I spent the greatest amount of our childhood there, and while we absolutely love it for the great childhood memories, we both have eerily similar nightmares about certain places on the property. Just kind of a side note. All right. Go ahead and scroll over. Parajunkie, here it is. 3, 2, 1.
I can only imagine what this is about to be.
It is freaking frightening.
Hold on.
You don't just mean that dark-haired girl in the back.
Yes. She wasn't there.
You're kidding. You're kidding. That's insane.
That's wrong on
So many levels.
Nope. So when we get closer to it, it is definitely what any good horror movie filmmaker would want to achieve.
She would go
Uncanny Valley.
She would go into battle with Samara and possibly win. Like that is it. Look at her arm too.
Very unfortunate. A similar arm to the last thing we saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's eerie as all get out. The smile is so menacing.
Scary.
Because it definitely seems like an insincere smile. It seems like a threatening smile. Yeah, no.
And she's wrapping her arm too.
Oh, yeah. You can see her hand above. Like she's holding onto the tree with claw-like fingers.
So here's the thing that I don't like.
I didn't even notice the fingers. Sorry.
Yeah. It's fine. I don't like a lot of things about this. Wow. Just the history of the property is giving me like no-go vibes in the way of the house burned down in a freak accident a couple years after it was built, and it was the first thing built on the land. That there was no history of the property, but both of the siblings, have the same dreams about different parts of the property that are giving them nightmares, even though there was nothing to elicit that reaction. Also, she doesn't look like she would have drowned pre-70s. Now, hear me out on this. She does not look like a little girl in the 70s just by her attire and her hairstyle and stuff like that. Maybe the hairstyle a little bit, but it's like almost like something is seeing these little girls, and it's like
and emulating them.
Yeah, and it's like I need to look like a little girl, which is horrifying. That's the last type of entity that you want to be around, is one that's able to take form this well with such detail, like down to the shirt. It's like a floral kind of pattern on her shirt, and that's
it's hella creepy.
That's too
This
specific.
is super creepy. It really is just nightmarish to look at. And I'm finding... no, stop it.
Frenchie said a movie can be made from that picture, or at the least a series.
Yeah.
This is like a photo they would put in a Blumhouse movie.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
You know,
yeah. You can base an entire movie off of this pretty easily.
It's just like...
It's pretty damn creepy.
And
I
I
saw it, I
wonder
was like,
if
yo.
the girls
There's some-
noticed anything either, because it doesn't seem like
Something
it.
Pulling my eyes to this series of, like a skull shape
It's a
in the
fae.
tree. It does seem fayish.
Really?
And if you
Mm-hmm.
look right here in the middle, it looks like there's a face. Do you see it?
Yeah, it's like it's got nostrils, like little
Right.
Voldemort nostrils.
It's very odd. Like the more I look at this, like this whole area,
Right.
it does seem like, because like this dark outcrop of I guess it's a pine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's something, because that's a very feminine face right there. You see the lips and like an eye, a heavy lidded eye. Yeah, it does seem very fae-like in that regard.
Fae-hole, fae-hole, fae-hole.
Fail.
3 fae-holes.
Who are you calling a fae-hole?
I know, right?
There's 3 of them. And she could very well be a fae, because you know what they like.
Changeling.
You know what they like? Children.
Absolutely. They make bargains for children all the
Now,
time.
okay, so let's say it's an evil fae. Why would the fae pose for this photo?
So, fascinatingly enough, when you think of faes, you're also talking about tricksters. This is the classic trickster move.
Yeah.
Is to create something inexplicable, something that that's going to confound people, and something that people will genuinely not believe.
Yeah.
You're basically mocking the people by saying, "Yeah, look, I'm out in the open. Go ahead and tell people that I wasn't there. Go ahead and tell people that this was a picture of 3 girls and not 4."
Yeah.
Because the triumph of a fae is the ruination of human endeavor.
Yeah.
And it feels like a
Not to mention, this could easily be a photograph saying, "Come back here."
Oh.
That's a good
You
point.
took a picture. Come find me.
Come find me
back.
again. Or maybe she'll come and find the kids. Who knows? I just like, it's something about the hand that is really making it feel inhuman.
Right, because it looks like the fingers are coming to a definitive point.
Right.
If not a point, it's scratching the tree. What we're seeing are trail marks from the fingers scratching the tree.
Well, and if she's like, what, at most 14, whatever this entity is portraying,
Yeah.
her fingers would not be that long.
Yeah. No, it's very odd. It's a very odd look.
It's a nauseating photo, truly. Like, it's just something about it that makes your stomach
Also, if there's
drop.
some girl out there and this is you in the picture, we're sorry.
We're sorry.
We do not mean to just drag on your looks like this.
This is our job.
Well,
Yeah.
the woman who posted, I go to their profiles to make sure they're not fake or they're not constantly posting like fake photos and stuff like that. It's a normal person.
Yeah, no. And I'm perfectly, fine with you caught. If this were a person, I'm sure you're lovely, and this is just a poor representation
Yes.
of your day-to-day look, because this looks like you're going to kill us all.
But with that being said, they are standing in water as well, which is a great way to commune with the forest
now you're
spirits.
looking at like naiads or dryads or you definitely. I mean, that is pretty classic fairy territory if you follow fae lore. like where there is water, where there is a tree growing out of water. That's exactly where wood nymphs would live. So she could be a wood nymph.
It's not a nymph I want to meet. It's just like
We have gotten out of hand with our overestimation of how lovely nymphs are.
they're really not.
Yeah.
They're it could be a number thing, but I am standing 10 toes down and I think it's a fae.
Well, of course you do, Fae Daddy.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
Yes.
don't call you Fae Daddy for no reason.
it's true.
I mean, it's also fascinating because if you look at all the other girls, the 3 other girls, how well lit they are, how bright they are,
Right.
how you can see their teeth.
Yeah.
This one's smiling.
With
We should be
rotten
able to
teeth.
see the teeth, but instead we just see like a sort of a dark
Menacing
Yeah.
grin.
grin. Yes.
Yeah, it really is. And if she does have teeth, my God, it's
Right.
Yeah.
She might have like a mouthpiece in, like a football player. You know, she's about to throw down.
you know how those fae do. They got to protect them teeth when they throw down and they kidnap children. But
Well, yeah. So that is
nightmare fuel.
nightmare fuel.
Truly.
Those are four photos that I think really I think they hit the mark.
Yeah, they deliver. They deliver.
I try
on
to when I'm saving them. I try to build them up, right?
Well, this
Like,
one
where
especially
it's
because it's so
different.
solid. It's not one of those. Actually, this and the last one. It's like these were not. Could that be something?
Sure.
Right.
It's a what is that thing?
Yeah. What? Yeah,
it is a
absolutely.
what that is
Because
truly
even the thing that's standing in front of the deer, you could spend some time thinking it's something else,
Yeah.
or
or
speculating.
it's like right, like it's the light flare on the lens
Even
or
the
whatever.
stalk in the middle of the road, you're like, well, it's possible that it's just a super balanced, broken piece of stalk that
I
somehow
think-
was blown into the street from. You could conceivably come up with some narrative that suggests why that stalk is there.
I'm still on the theory this is a Fae episode.
This is a Fae episode. That's
We've got
fair.
some Fae heavy hitters.
Fae heavy hitters.
Call this Fae caught on camera.
Thank you, Trisha. Trisha said thanks. Good,
Yeah.
good job for picking.
Yeah, this
appreciate
is truly. I think the only thing worse you've presented to us that is this creepy and unnerving is
Boxing girl?
Yes, the demon in the boxing ring.
Yeah, demon in the box room for
because
sure.
my God, she was so wet and the same color.
Yeah,
She was
just freaky and
so scary.
yeah.
Soggy
Soggy.
demon, and this is dry Fae.
Dry Fae. All righty.
So, all right. Well, thank you all so much for enduring this episode with us. And
Indeed.
yeah, go watch something nice to cleanse your mind from these horrifying images.
Yes, and Pair Junkies don't go anywhere. I just got to go get what the fix is about, and then we're gonna jump into that.
Yes. All righty, y'all. So thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoy. And my name is Madison Timmons.
And I'm Chris Susie.
And stay spooky, y'all.